We'll go do a login local here. So now let's go back to router 1. We'll go ahead and do a telnet. So now on router 2, to check this, if I do a show policy map type inspect zone pair sessions, now you can see here that I have a telnet session that is actively open here. However, if I go to router 3 and I try to telnet to router 1, as you can see, we are unsuccessful here. So again, what we've done in this lab is a simple implementation of the zone-based firewall option. It's a very strong tool. You can do a lot more with it here. What I'm just showing you here is the basics of allowing, we just created a zone pair between two different zones here. We had the inside and outside zone. We matched based on, we created two class maps. In the class maps, we matched ICMP traffic and telnet traffic. Then we created a policy map called ICMP policy, and then we put the ICMP, the class, underneath the policy map. So once we had the traffic defined in the class map, we wanted the policy map, and we told it pretty much what to do for what class. So for the class of ICMP, we're inspecting the traffic, we're doing CBAC, or context-based access control, and also with the telnet class, we're matching telnet traffic, and we're performing deep packet inspection as well. So after we went on and configured the policy map, we went and configured let's see here, we configured the zones. So if we do a show zone security here, we can see that we created the zone inside and we put it on router 2's fast Ethernet 00 interface, and then we have a zone outside in which we put under router 2's fast Ethernet 01 interface. Once we created our zones, we went ahead and created we put them under the interface. So if we do show run interface fast Ethernet 00, you can see here we did a zone member security option, put it under the inside, and then fast Ethernet 01, we put it as the outside interface. And after we did that, we went ahead and did we created our zone pair. So if we do that, we just do a show zone pair security, and you can see here under that we did the source zone. We have to name the zone pair, and we named it in to out for inside to outside. The source zone we have as the inside zone, and then the destination zone we have as the outside zone. We then went under the zone pair that we created, and we applied the policy map that we created. So again, the policy map in a zone-based firewall configuration is actually applied under the zone pair, and this is different in some versions of QoS where you put the the service policy, or the policy map, you put that command under the interface. So in the zone-based firewall, we're actually applying the service policy and the policy map under the zone pair. And last but not least, what we did here on router 2, we just did to verify our traffic flows here. We did some pings, from router 1 to router 3. We got some replies. So if I go ahead and ping, we went on to router 2 and did a show policy map type inspect zone pair session. That gave us more information here on the active sessions that are going across the zone-based firewall. And after we implemented the ping, we went on router 3 and we saw that we were denied back to router 1. So we're seeing that our zone pair, which was just inside to outside traffic. So we didn't have anything, and that's what we wanted to show here in this implementation of zone-based firewall, is that we don't need any rules going from the outside inside for this example here. So we are implicitly denying all traffic from the outside to the inside. And then we went ahead on router 1 and we did a telnet to router 3. And as you can see here, it's working correctly. We went on router 2, we did a show policy map type inspect zone pair session again. And at this time we could see that the class map for the telnet traffic, we could see the session was established. And then we went on router 3 to try to telnet from router 3 back to router 1, and we could see that we were unsuccessful. And so that's it, guys. That's all I really wanted to hit on with zone-based firewalls in this lab. As you can see, the configuration is kind of intimidating. There's a lot going on, but I would just suggest just practice it a couple times. What you'll see is that it's very similar to a lot of the QoS that you're doing, and once you figure out how to create your zones, your zone pairs, and apply your service policies under your zone pairs, and actually you're seeing the traffic flowing between the different zones, then it all starts to come together. So again, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you'll be with me with this